I'm Shakira. Let me move my face this way so you can see the chart. Okay. So, quick update video. October is my literal worst um, trading month. And a lot of that's been due to um, it's a combination of things. Mainly, I'm not trading what I see and what I'm expecting to see, or I put it in, my order gets doesn't get filled because I don't put my order where I'm supposed to. And then after that, then I go in and like take suboptimal trades. So it's kind of annoying because you spend a ton of time like waiting, waiting for setups to show up. And when they do, not taking the trade that you're supposed to, it's very annoying. So just keep doing that and then just keep taking suboptimal trades. And that's a me problem. And, so that's pushed me past my worst amount. Like my drawdown was back in like March, April time frame was about 5K. So I'm like now over six. I like just kept digging myself a hole. Like I haven't even some days I just haven't even traded. Like last week I didn't trade at all. And they adjusted the NASDAQ margin again. So it's now up to 33K, up from 30,528 is what it was. Not to mention that I've been having weird little issues with the Thinkorswim app, which we just figured out today. So there are times sporadically where I would want to put a sell in and and I can't show it right now, but the Thinkorswim app has an option for a buy custom and a sell custom. And then any custom templates you've created, they both of them sit under there, right? So you'd think if you created a buy template, it should only sit under the buy custom option. And then when you create a template, it should only sit under the sell custom section, but it doesn't. Both of them sit there. And I've been under the misconception that because they're both under each of the options, that they behave the exact same way. They do not. So if you're a Thinkorswim person like me and you might have noticed it, maybe you already knew and I just didn't read up. It's all on me. I can't say anything. It's all me. I'm the reason why I'm failing. Maybe I'm not paying good enough attention. Anyway, so I I called Thinkorswim and they were like, oh, I don't really know what's going on. We're gonna have to go to engineering, whatever. So then, the rep was like, hey, so let's like, try it out. And it turns out, so if I pick the sell template from under the buy custom section, it will automatically put it in a buy. No matter what the template says, it will override the template. Same thing for a buy if you go into the buy custom. So same thing for a buy. If you go into the sell custom and you click the buy template, it will just override it and put you in a sell, no matter what. So now that I know that, I've lost a couple $100 with that bullshit trying to figure out what the hell is, happening. So now I know. So that's on me. And even the rep didn't know. He was like, I didn't know I did that. I'm like, yeah, neither did I. And I tried to only take 2 trades a day. And that was it happened to me today, my second trade. And I was looking for a sell and it put me in a buy. And then I got stopped out. So I was just like, okay. So as you can imagine, as I'm tracking my own monthly returns. So October has been a shit month for me, like complete and total shit. We also see that March was crap. Um, and June wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as this. And I've only had 2 really decent months throughout the year. So we're at about 299 days into the year, and me trying to trade live with my own money. Now, does this chart depress me in any way, shape, or form? If I'm being honest, it could, it could. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to push forward and I'm going to continue to take the trades that make sense to me, no matter what. And that's something that I'm going to have to continue fighting with. Like, for example, yesterday, I shouldn't have been trading at all because we had a big candle day on Wednesday. So knowing that, like the morning, I shouldn't have touched it. And I got in my emotions. I took two trades. Three, actually, I took three trades. And I like ended up losing a little bit more than I was supposed to because I took that third trade. And then other things that I've been doing is like getting into a good trade. It goes, in my favor, and then I don't move my stop to protect it. Now, there are times when I need to make sure that I have rules. Like if it doesn't clear the high or the low past my entry, at that point, I should either move my stop so that I don't lose, or assuming it's moved decently enough for me to do so, or I just eat the loss. So lately I've just been eating the loss, right? Because I've also seen the scenario where from my entry, they tap it, they go up a bit, they don't take the high out, they come back to give folks another chance to get in there, and then they go. So because I'm seeing that, like I need to see commitment before I move my stop to break even, and then I can start trailing. The one thing that's really irritating for me though is the simple fact that I can't trade minis. No, it's not that I can't trade minis, it's just that I don't see why I should spend $7.30 round trip for an e-mini and pay $7.30 for a micro with Schwab. And I understand that because I'm being annoying about that, because I want to trade, what was it? So in January, I wanted to trade 10 micros. Why? So I can take partials along the way, make some money. Da, da, da. So because of the how much it costs to trade at Schwab, I've had to make the connection in my brain that it's okay. You're just going to have to suck it up and take the trades. Basically just do one mini. So, all of this ranting to say, it's not really a rant, but just an update. There are a few things that I've learned over this month of consistent losing. Like I'm on a losing streak. You can see it. It's clear as day. For the month of October, it's been a shit show. And I suspect the main frustration for me is knowing that I had amazing trades and I put my order in, or I had the thought in my head like, oh yeah, I did this, okay, let me put it in. And I just didn't take those trades. And the quality trades I could have taken instead of all of the shit trades I did take. And I understand this is a learning experience thing, and I'm paying market tuition. I get it. I'm okay with that. The money I put in there is basically meant for this. The only annoying thing is when they change the margin for Nasdaq, and I have to keep putting more money in. Anyway, so that's the basic update for now. Like, I definitely will not be trading election day because that just looks like that's probably going to be just a bloodbath. And there's one more week left in October. I don't know. We'll see how we do. I hope everybody else is doing well. I hope 2024 trading hasn't been too hard. Some of these market conditions have been really, really rough. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long. So 10 minutes is about however long I want it to be. So be safe, be good. Shakira out. Hey, don't give up. I'm not.